You.
I'll be back, guys.
Department of Ancient History, log entry 238. I have devoted years of my life to the search for an ancient occult formula intended to reverse the flow of time. I am trying to decipher the writings of long-forgotten scribes, and I believe I have made a significant find in one of the old alchemical notes we found on Vernum, an island off the coast of Norway. I have brought all the material I have gathered to my home in order to study it without any distractions. The books speak of a spiritual presence, a thing of darkness which stalks unhindered across all dimensions. It is said to be all-seeing and all-knowing. I can feel my mind losing its grasp on reality as I dig deeper and deeper into this madness. Reading aloud exacerbates the process, but also I sense a force taking hold of my mind. Yet it is by such thorough disquisition upon the contents of these books that I believe I have found a solution to my wife's affliction.
Okay, I'm skipping that. So the cordless blinds we bought that were wonderful $80 that we thought were going to be this great investment that I was really happy about, they're broken. Barely been up, they're broken. So yeah. $80 fucking dollars and they broke. No, they're broken.
How did you break them?
Guys, I will be back. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna restart it. Hold on. Cut out the whole half of the thing before when we load it up. Okay. I'd love to give them more information on exactly what ended up happening last time, but I don't know if I can. Both of these tomes together don't... Now I'm irritated. So I had both of these on me beforehand because they stacked. Now they're not stacking because this one... Hold on. It's not considered identified. Tom, leave it alone.
Damn daft house.
I kind of don't want to keep it on me because it's taking up an extra slot, but at the same time it does drop the darkness down. So, major purging powder means nothing. So it reduces curse buildup and breaks all active curses. I don't know why they have it. Okay. That's locked. We can't get into that. We might have to go up to the second floor at this point. The kitchen, there's the one thing that's cooking. Dining hall, that's the fireplace. The grand lounge, that's a key with a number from what I remember. So that we need the conduit. I think this is what we determined last time. What was there in here to search? Nothing? Nothing. Nothing right now. Okay. So, okay, what about this clock? Can I do anything with it? I think the clocks just restore my sanity whenever I use one of the clock keys anyways. What do you want? It is a world of hurt, it lingers in your mind. Are you kidding me? What did it do? Relics have no effect. Fuck. So now I'm carrying around 2 relics that are doing nothing. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll just get cursed with something else. Strange door with a lock. It has a number written on it in 6. Use.
That's...
It's unlocked. I received a sigil. Now I have 4. We only need 9 because we're doing it on an easier mode. An unnerving sight of maleficent proportions. All the blood makes me sick. The dagger looks really old and has interesting ritualistic incantations carved on it. There is parchment describing a ritual of some sort on the table. Received a ritualistic dagger. What do I do with this? Dagger has scribblings all over it, and the only word I can make out on it is Nedem or Nedermdike. This item won't fit in my inventory. Why won't it fit in the inventory? Here, move. Oh. The gnawing time of portent draws near. We shall set free the ancient ones to cleanse the world from all our wrongdoings. Grant us the powers of the old ones and bring forth our lords of darkness. Here are the commands needed to complete the ritual listed below. A father needs to devour its offspring prior to divination. Divination is commenced by a son to be offered to the ancient ones. All should be finalized with a speared heart ended with the dagger of Sudra.
Master Benjamin, your guest has arrived.
Ah, right. Send him in, would you, Wilhelm? Ah, Mr. Craven. What brings us the pleasure of your visit?
I won't be here for long. I am here to check up on our arrangements. Will you introduce him to it?
Yes, I will do it tonight. Just have to find a subtle way of bringing it up.
The scriptures need to be read by Theodore alone. Our Lord is waiting for you. Do not disappoint him.
Okay. There's no puzzle in here. But I think there's information in there for another puzzle. There's the door. Okay, so Brad suggested that the plate that I have was meant to be used for the fire, which I believe was... I don't think it's the discipula room. Was it the hidden room? No, because that's the toad. This is the one puzzle that we're having problems with over there. What if we're overthinking that puzzle, by the way? I have an idea. Come on. Let's go to the library. So, can I get any of these yet? No. This is all... Can I get this? No. What about this? No, I don't even need that. First comes the one. Here, I'm taking an image of this one. I'm going to use this. So I have a feeling, because that one guy gave me that thing. Where is it? This is still not scrolling. Oh, there we go. Not scrolling properly. Okay, so this is what we ended up getting for the guy in here. So, let me do that picture again. That came out really bad. It's all blurred. Frail Crypt, a book sits on the podium, and there's a phrase that is highlighted. Okay. Okay. Not that. Not that. Okay. First comes the one. Is there a 1 anywhere on this sheet? Anywhere? There is none. What if... Okay, first comes the 1. 2? What does he end up saying? There was something he says about, like, vertical and horizontal. Remember to check the numbers. Passing will not work without checking it. Horizontal and vertical. Every number on the chart, they do not match to the symbol. Check numbers against the glyphs. Wait a minute. What if that glyph isn't for this? First comes the 1. The second came last. 4. Maybe I was doing that wrong. The last becomes the third. No. First comes the 1. The second came last. So that would be 4. Then the last becomes the third. Maybe that's this one? It's really weird. The second is less than the last. No. Or that's 1, 3, 4. I think is what I had tried beforehand. So first becomes a 1. I was originally thinking 1, 1. And it's that symbol. I mean, is there anything else it matches to? No. First comes the 1. The second came last. First comes the 1. Why is there... What is with the line that's like 1, 2, 3? Four. Second is less than the last. So 3. Is it 4, 2, 1, 3? Doesn't make any sense. 4, 1. This puzzle is driving me nuts. It said check them against the glyphs. Anyways. Study hall, hidden study, we did that. Discipula room. That was the one that had a 6-digit number above, and we think we need to figure out the word it responds to. Ah, wait a minute. How many words were in that ritual? Not the one that's written on the dagger, the one that's in the actual book. Sudra. That's 6. Hold on. Trying to find my original. So it was 618496. That was what was there. Where is... Oh, because we haven't been in there. We don't have all the stuff for it yet. Let's... see about going in there. Are you kidding? What's the quickest way there? From the conduit, technically. Oh, wait a minute. Safe room. I need to put this stuff away.
Damn.
Okay. Oh, crap. Running out of room. Are you kidding me? Combine. Yeah.
Is money.
Storage. So we're limited on the amount of stuff there. Let me make one of these. Use this. Make the skeleton key. Move that here.
Happy to help.
I don't think there's anything else I can do with him. The only thing I'm thinking of is just using this. Get rid of that stupid curse. Because then at least now I can have a -20 sensitivity to the darkness. Okay. Conduit is not the best way to go. Are you kidding? Identify. Oh, it's a plain trinket. It's not the same one. I thought it was the same one when I saved it last time. Maybe you're not able to have 2 of the same. I don't need the alchemy lab. Shoot. Come on. Safe room. Let's put this back. Unless we have enough trinkets to make another life. I have that one. I don't. So we're just gonna have to deal with it.
Pleasure helping you out.
Okay. So the easiest way up there, I might as well just make my own way there from here at this point. Why is his house so crazy? A match. Yes. I'm fine with this. Fine with all of those. 4 casket keys? Sure. Oh. I could have kept the identification, but I have something unidentified here, so I might as well just use it. I'm tired of stuff not being identified. Old family album. Disturbing image of an old haggard lady embraced by a black servant. She's in a wheelchair, and the stare in her eyes sends shivers down my spine. Why does this always feel like the same? Garden photograph, fairly simple in its composition, though something is strange at a closer glance as a shrubbery with a dark patch inside. Depression and anxiety rose as turning to reveal bugs. Throwing that filthy thing away was my only option. Okay, photograph seems to be loose. Maybe I should turn it to see the backside. Turn to another page. There's a name written here which rings a bell. I have heard of this man before my father was alive. The man is Alistair Craven. Page seems to be stuck. Peel the pages. Photo of the Westmark estate as it was during construction. Several people are high up on the roof as they assemble the shingles, and a tall, skinny man trying to direct them. This thin stick of a man reminds me of someone. I think I have met him, though it would be impossible since this photograph was taken 60 years ago. Gain sanity. So, I don't know what happens if you turn to another page from that point, but it seems like every time you get the family photograph, it's just a matter of figuring out exactly how you want to deal with it, I guess. I received leather. I received leather. Ugh, get away from that. See what we have here. There's nothing new. We were allowing ourselves to take damage before, though we were trying our best to get all of these points. Herbal mix. I really don't care about the herbal mix. I don't know what it's good for. Got a reliquary key. We're down to 3 spots. I don't think there's any way to get... Are you kidding? What are we cursed with? Blighted perception. You're more sensitive to darkness. By 5 points. I don't... Like, honestly... Hey, sulfur. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I really don't... Like, I have so much sulfur. I have something like 10 of them that I haven't done anything with yet. That's fine. I'm leaving those. Like, I'm not doing anything right now that will need those. There's 2 doors over here I haven't gone through. Let's try going up here. The dagger said Sudra. Was it Sudra or Sudra? Why did I put it away? I think it's Sudra. There's also this hand, which we haven't figured out. Wait a minute.
Uncanny.
Wisdom empowered by the unity of Mars and Jupiter. I think it's... There we go.
This looks uncanny.
Oh, this looks like something useful. You received unidentified. Oh god, that's right. The bulbous orb is growing, and I feel less and less like a lady and more like a helpless seal. Theodore is off on expeditions and assignments from his work, but he said that as soon as he leaves the house, he feels ill. I imagine he tries to be romantic and wants to tell me how he misses me. Me, on the other hand, I can barely move, so the maids help out around the house. Ever since Benjamin died, I have felt an odd sensation around the house, as if I am watched. Might just be the baby feeding me frights. What day is it? I'm thirsty. Wasn't this... No. Six 18496. No time for undevoted followers. Please leave me alone. Oh. I need that statue. I mean, I probably don't need it, but... I have a feeling what I need is in this notes. We can't touch it until we get to it.
Don't go in there.
What was that? The study hall and then the hidden study? We already did that. Okay, let's go down and let's go to this other room. Come on, where's the door? Need to find where it fits. Yeah, it doesn't fit here. That was half my life just dealing with that fire just now. I think we have to go upstairs. I think we're kind of stuck on what we can do. Unless this door has a number or something. We're gonna use the lantern because we have an abundance of fuel. And I don't have an abundance of life.
Seems locked from the others.
There's a door to the south over here we never did. Hello. Quick, go before he sees us. Ooh, finally. Consume. Thank you. The hell was that? It was the library up there. Memory trial. Oh no. I think I got this. One. Come on. I now have 6 sigils. That was easy. I mean, comparatively to everything else, that was easy. Empty. Object gives off a dreadful vibrance. I got another trinket. It's probably worthless. This is a crescent door. Crescent moon symbol. Podium for saving. One of my father's imports may be worth having a peek. Item won't fit. Inventory management is a bit of a pain. Like, there's a lot of crafting that uses unique items, and it's like, really? I'm not super against it, but at the same time, it doesn't really always thrill me. Especially when I'm constantly getting the same stuff over and over and over. Like this massive plate, I'm like, okay. So I have a frog and I have a W. I know what to do with the W, but I need the other parts of it. I have an empty flask. 2 empty flasks, technically. Unidentified, and I want to keep this on me because this is potentially... Okay, let's see what it says. Not that one. Okay, so the word is in a journal entry. Sudra. It's S-U-D-R-E-H. Father needs to devour its offspring prior to divination. Divination is commenced. Commands need to complete the ritual. Curiosity. Here's one thing I want to see. Are any of these symbols identical? That's actually a stupid idea. I was like, are any of these symbols identical with... Like, if you sit there and say... Like, are there any duplicates of any of these symbols here? That's what I want to know. And if they are, do they correspond with anything? You have the 2 empty slots there. which I don't understand. Oh my god. I don't... That puzzle's, like, difficult. Very difficult. Just go to the kitchen. Because there's an upstairs right there. Ooh, what's this? Theodore's diary entry. Elizabeth had a very dire demeanor today. She managed to get out of bed and somehow escape the bedroom I had locked her in. Hearing her calling out my name in the hallways was dreadfully ominous and solidified the horror of what she had wanted to do to me. I did not lock her up by ill will, but she probably saw it as a means to get rid of her. She got quiet now. I will have to look for her tomorrow. I'm probably going to sleep locked in the study tonight. Wait, what did he do to his wife?
This looks odd.
Watch, all of this is in his head. Am I outside the store safe? I am. God, that's such a worthless little... Anyways. So there's a crate here. Right over... Not there. What is this? Oh my god. Major oil flask. Right over here, somewhere. No, it's not here. It's there. That room. This goes to the basement. Want to use a chest key? Oh my goodness. Another massive plate. It's like wide open doorway. Clock hands. Can I do anything there? No. Not that I can see. I don't understand that room. It's two puzzles. But if I'm supposed to be clicking on anything else, I can't see it. There's no other way in that way. Your feet feel heavy. Oh, goody. I think I need an axe to get through this. I think I'll need... Remember when they told me just now, they're all like, no, you need an axe to get through it. Oh, maybe you have to actually destroy the crates, so you can push them around. But you can't do anything with them. Hey, Candle. You're pretty shit.
Oh.
Number 15. Okay. Why did it come out as a 6? I know I did that right. Why is that a 6? You do not belong here. Sanity point gain, thanks. Think I can die in here and then just force it to restart it? It will give me my key back? Let's find out. I doubt it will. Well, what do you know? Maybe I did make it wrong. Maybe I thought I was on the right numbers and I wasn't. Stupid fucking flies. Another 15. I like how he's so scared of flies. Well, there's a chest right there. Look at this. Told me I need an axe to get through that. Oh no, not this. You're cursed. Oh god, it's the reverse movement. Well, I don't have enough stuff on me. Are you kidding me? So, what? I'm locked? Oh, I'm not locked. I can go this way. Okay. Object will not fit in the urn, or not fit in inventory. Where am I? Those chairs that are floating. Oh god, that curse. That fucking curse. Keba Ancient Transcript. Guardian of the Dark, a protector of the dark, Keba is the watchful eye of the dark and sheds a crimson light wherever she goes. She is sensitive to bright light and angers easily if provoked. This empty soul can be a deadly foe, but a helpful hand as well. Beware of the crimson light, for that is when Keba is on the prowl, a bringer of death, purger of light. It will hunt long as you stay in this forsaken world. Come on.
Leave.
Wait, there seems to be something inscribed in the wrinkly skin on the palm. The symbology of hands. The thumb, Mars, the vagrant, the index finger, Jupiter, the middle finger, the servant. Okay, that's for that one puzzle. I'm not opening this. I don't have enough room for anything. Hard to read scripts are noted down that speak of unmentionable shunned beings. On the other hand, it is mentioned how to defeat the dark iridescence. Oh, I see where we are. Here, let's light this. Need a match. I'm out of matches. I am out of matches. Okay. We don't need to be using up our lamp oil. Are you fucking kidding me? Stack of papers. You feel reinvigorated. I don't think that did anything. Doesn't he freak out if he looks at the toilet and he's all like, I can't flush it? I don't want to get rid of anything I'm carrying. Oh, up and to the right. It's locked. There's a sun symbol etched in the doorknob. Hello, Phoenix Fire. That was not doing well. Locked. Crescent moon symbol. I don't really have an option here. I have to use this. I wanted to keep it, but... well, looky where we ended up. Okay, what does the symbol say?
Uncanny.
This looks like a hand, but it's made out of wax. Wisdom empowered by the unity of Mars and Jupiter. So... Mars is the thumb, Jupiter is the index finger. So snuff out all the others? Now with 7 sigils. Hey, we know that plate. We need that. I mean, we haven't unlocked that puzzle yet, but we need that. We also have 7 sigils. Let's go this way. Go through the door. God damn it. You cannot read your notebook. For 300 seconds. Goody. Let's just go to the library. And now analphabetica. Yeah. I mean, this puzzle is just super complicated. That one's just really hard. Storage. Okay, that goes in storage. I can take this, and one of these, and I can easily make... Use to make a purging powder. Like, that mini game, I would love to tell the devs, and I haven't even bothered to be all, like, under discussions. I'm all like, it's useless. It's pointless and it's frustrating. Like, everything else I've been fine with, but that one for crafting, it's just, why? It's 2 available slots over there. Okay, we need to find out where these go. This is the hour hands. And I think... It's not in the ritual room. It's not the conduit, it's not over there. It's not the dining hall and it's not the kitchen. The dining hall was the one sigil thing. There's the entrance hall here. Over here. I'll figure it out. I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. I am back. If you haven't guessed, this game is very, very puzzle heavy. So there's a clock somewhere that I don't remember well where. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the entrance hall and we're gonna find it by just walking through the rooms. Because that's what these hour hands are for. Because in the process, we will probably find some stuff that we will need. And I want that Analphabetica thing to go away because it's absolutely detrimental to me right now. Maybe it's this one? Come on. My father's grandfather, grand clock, has been with us for ages. Seems to be stuck at 145. My father's pocket watch. Been looking for one everywhere. It's not ticking and missing hands. Better keep it so I don't lose it again. Can I combine these with it? Here. Combine. Okay. I don't want to use the powder on him. Just because this one's counting down. We have not been upstairs yet. Hi, Pillim. Thank you for the welcome back. Received major oil flask. Portrait of Father Benjamin. Not much more to say, really. Always abroad in his trips, I rarely ever saw the man. The family name and legacy was his priority. He mostly kept himself to the lounge rooms with cognac and cigars. On a closer inspection, the painting seems to be signed Craven. I recognize that name. They like mentioning all these horror authors and stuff. So that Craven's supposed to be Wes Craven. I have 17 sanity. I'm not worrying about this run. Like, the first run I did was just horrible. This one is like, it's been so much. I don't need that. I need clay, if anything. Okay. Oh. Really? Sun key. Come on. Sometimes the game picking up on you pressing something just does not function well. Not much here. Are you kidding me? We came in here and I went up here and you're like, not much. Fine. I saw the book drop and I saw the other one float past and he's just standing there. Trying to escape the mansion. Also, that guy has terrible posture. He has horrible posture. Technically you're in, so it's supposed to be his mansion, but at the same time it's not his mansion. He's been studying the occult, and when he was trying to leave his study at one point in the very beginning of the game, he ends up opening his door and sort of is in another world. And he managed to get out of there by just opening up another door that he found, and it brought him to his mansion. But at the same time, his manor doesn't look quite right. So we're assuming he's in like an alternate version of his manor, and he's trying to escape. There's a certain number of sigils that are on the front door, which you can see in the bottom left corner. We need 9 sigils to unlock the gate on the front door. We have 7. You get a sigil for every puzzle you solve. The game's difficulty changes depending upon a bunch of questions that you were asked in the very beginning of the game that you answer. The first run we had, we were supposed to get 14 sigils. There is a question, it's all like, how do you like your challenges? And this time I was all like super ridiculously easy. And it was like, okay, 9 sigils. So we've been able to do without dealing with some of the more difficult puzzles at the moment, because some of them are proving to be really difficult. Oh my god. I forgot this room was here. I did make it here last time. Here, take that. Move this here. Move this here.
Hi.
I have a feeling this is coming up soon. I don't have enough bronze to actually make... I really need more investigation, and I need more bronze so I can make more skeleton keys. But here. So it costs 1 sanity to save. I have 17. We're perfectly fine. I started with 13. The red bar represents your sanity / health. If it hits 0, you die. You can spend a sanity to restart in the room. But if you end up with 0 sanity, it's basically game over. You're screwed. As far as I'm guessing. I mean, that would seem about right. The game is, doesn't dole out the sanity like candy, but at the same time, it's generous if you're careful. Can't open the door, it's missing a handle. I have handles! 3 of them! Don't ask me how or why. Okay. Also, thank frick for this. Heap of papers with various demented ancient papers. There we go. So let's assume it's Sudra as an option. So S. So it's 618496. So S6 is upside down hooky thing. U1 is across with the moon thing. D8 is a thingy hook thing. R4 is like the number 3 backwards. I know I'm grabbing at straws here. Oh, bye, meaty. E9. Sort of like an M thing. Six. H. H6. A symbol I have not seen on the machine, so I don't know if that'll work. No, all those symbols exist on the machine. Damn it. Now, where did I get Suture from? I think I got it from... Oh. Oh, because I can't read it. That red light. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. A note that could be of use was stuck between the pages. Give it 12 seconds. Apparently just being next to this candle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Day of marriage should be a joyous occasion, but it has its nervous lapses. I am happy to be wed into a family with a legacy like the Westmarks, but frightful of Benjamin and his outlook on me. Theodore assures me that his father is happy for us, but those dark stares beg to differ. So 20th of February, 1891 was the day that they got married. I'm not running across that. It's like suicide. Crescent moon. there's other doors over there. I don't want to go in the basement just because the base... I think I'm on the second floor, so that would have been the first floor. Oh, hello. Materials of the alchemical bonds. Oh, I've seen this. Ammonia, together with clay and a couple of drops of azoth, make great and long-lasting lamp oil. Sulfur, good base element to combine with alchemy, usually not good by itself, but works great as a catalyst. Combining sulfur with sunstone can make a good curse banishment if consumed. How do I actually do alchemy? Sun key. Does that stack? Oh, thank God they stack. A wooden handle. Nope. Book. Small coffer. You have this key.
Strange.
A letter addressed to me. Received a letter to Theodore. Oh, I got it with sanity. Dear son, I hope this letter finds you well and in a stage much happier than mine as of this writing. When you read this, I am dead. And hope that some of my teaching have been passed on in the family name. I was never able to give you a stable fortune, nor a decent upbringing, or ability to face life with courage and grit is my failure. I think I'm your father, actually. It saddens me to say that I bear a heavy burden and shame on your behalf. I tried to prepare you for what is upon us, and it's hard to say this. You are the only one left in the family who can stop it now. I tried in vain, but it seems that I have made it worse. The house is alive. A sickly, malevolent spirit resides within these walls, trapped forever, searching for a way out. It all started with me being young and stupid, just like everyone else. I joined the clergy of Nephrology. We were working on bringing forth the Harbinger, the ancient god-keeper of time. We spent years working out the hows and found a way, and I was a big part of that. I could not fulfill my dues to the clergy because of you, and I fell into deep depression, of which you were the one who had to endure. In order to release the Harbinger, we need to make one last offering. Fortunately, these scriptures we need are hidden on that island, and you won't have troubles with that. But I must warn you, the house has a will of its own, and the darkness is ever present. Be careful, we have started something that will not stop until it is out. Best of luck, my son. Please forgive me, your loving father, Benjamin Westmark. I was all like, the way it started, I was all like, oh, it's from his mother. No, it wasn't. Small clock stopped at 9:20. I don't need sanity right now, though. Ooh. I almost walked off. Oh, okay. Sun key. No, I don't want to save my progress. What are you doing? Are you kidding? Your feet are heavier. Old publications that could be of interest. Empty. I guess they weren't interesting. Received a crescent key. Thank God. Come on, go away. Thank you. Brass ingot. Means we can make one more key. Well, it's nice to know we made it back here. There's a small clock I can wind for some life / sanity or something. Note that could be of use was stuck between the pages. Nothing makes sense anymore. I hear the voices in the air calling out the most dreadful things. The urge to follow these commands gets more intense for each day. I believe the house has a will of its own. It wants me to do the most unspeakable things. Made dinner for Theodore today, and he burst out in anguish and anger over it. Everything I eat and drink comes out in an instant, so this frustrates Theodore as well. He wants me to get better, and I want it as well. He told me that he had a plan and wanted to do something different. So Elizabeth fell sick, and I have a feeling whatever's trapped within the house, the Harbinger or whatever else, has been talking to her, trying to manipulate her, do things to her. That's my theory on that. Are you kidding? But okay. Did you enjoy that? Seriously. Fucking hell. That final curse fucked me over. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Every time you save, it costs +1 sanity point. We're gonna have to get rid of that. That one we're gonna have to get rid of. Keep it until... So one thing we've learned is... Okay, so... And this is the one thing that bugs me. Major Purging Powder, a potent powder, reduces curse buildup and breaks all active curses. According to the devs, when I pointed out that the curses just override each other and you have this one, I said it looks like they were supposed to stack. Their response to me was, they did stack at one time, but then the game became way too hard because of all the stacked curses. I mean, you could have limited it to like 2 or 3 stacked curses instead of just being all like, let's keep stacking them. But why does it still exist? So here's the thing. Without imprecation, I'm not going to use this until I have to. Because if I get cursed again, it will just overwrite that without imprecation. I will use it if it doesn't get overwritten before I have to save again. There's nothing here. I really want some matches. Because matches allow us to light things, and then when you light something, it's a permanent lit object. And it's really nice. More leather. Woo. I don't have any more, really? Okay. Come on, come on. There you go. See? Sickening. Consumables have reversed or no effect. I'm sorry, what? Why is my... Oh, no. My sanity is -20. Wait. This isn't a consumable, though. We have a clock that's in the library. We'll use that. Where's the fucking library? Trying to get to the library. Oh, we went the wrong way. What I don't like is every time you get cursed, it's it takes away a whole bunch of your sanity. Like, the curse is already bad enough.
Can't open this one.
Okay, we just can't open it. You're really nice. Okay. Conduit, no. Safe room. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, so that still works. And it restores a bunch of health at the same time. Or some bunch of sanity, so I'm fine with that. Put this there, put that there. I don't need any more leather. It's pretty obvious. Don't need that yet. So I have a sun key and a crescent key. Didn't I need that on the second floor? I needed a crescent key. So instead of using this on the room with the library, maybe I should just use it up there. Shoot.
Dilly?
Sanity recipe. Oh yeah, we have this, which recovers our sanity entirely. Storage. Calming tea. So calming. Here, we'll use that. Identify this. Plain trinket. We figured. Storage. Take it. I have 2 plain trinkets. You need 4. Okay. So I have the ability to make another key. Blah, 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 blah. I also have that one. What is that? The lesser purging powder.
Pleasure helping you out.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I thought there was... Okay, so there's 2 puzzles up here, right? But these are for the fire. I didn't try going through that room. This room down here... Oh. Let's go back to library. Screw it, let's just do the library. Because there's a door in the library that requires a key. A crescent key. And I have one now, so we're just going to use it. Still don't understand this puzzle. That one's not it. I swear this puzzle's got to be, like, within itself, and has to be this. A frail cryptic book sits on this podium where there is a phrase to it, it's highlighted. First comes the one. The second... What if I'm doing it in reverse? Second came last. Then the last becomes the third. Second is less than the last. What if it's supposed to be... I don't know. If this works, I'm going to be screaming internally because it doesn't make any sense to me. No. You're worthless. 2431. What about 2341? I hate this now. I don't know. I know it has something to do with the whole crescent moon symbol. I know it has something to do with that graph thing that I have, and I don't understand it. What is this? We've been there. Here. That's probably when we came from the basement. Oh, yeah, this part. So if we have empty containers, we can get the one material from that. I hate dealing with the fire. It's because of putrid odor seeping out of it. Oh my god. Not so bad at a closer glance. If this is the same crown as before... No. It's not. I don't think that did anything. No. Ocular piece. Nice. 3 of them. That's really good.
That's strange.
Number 9. Okay. Thank God. Use.
Strange.
8 sigils. And a memory trial. This will be 9. Ugh. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 9 sigils. You think this key system is actually pretty interesting? It is pretty interesting. There's points to it. I'm not taking all of that. A whole bunch of crap I don't need. Come on.
Aye.
Storage. Give me these. Give me these. Oh, I don't think I have more wooden things. Okay. So we're gonna have to go use. I hate this little puzzle. It's stupid.
Down.
Storage. That. I have 2 things on me, and there's 3 altogether. I can free up a bunch of space this way, though. Identify. As long as these are useless. A plain trinket. Identify. Plain trinket.
Yes.
Storage. Plain trinket, plain trinket.
Pleasure.
Wait, the metal plates act as plain trinkets? Are you fucking kidding me? Plain trinkets.
Have been yelled.
I've been carrying those around. I'm so angry. Get out of here. Pieces of crap. You're all shit. Hey, Weird Beard. I think we're actually about to open the first gate, or we're just leaving. I don't know. We're not going to question this. We're just going. We have enough, we have enough of everything. Get out of here. I'm noticing that stuff's not respawning like as easily as it used to. I wonder if they fixed that. Maybe it respawns after you die. That would make a lot more sense. What is this? Thick book.
Whoa.
Strange book with incantation. These words should not be uttered nor read. Thanks. Thanks. What exactly do you have to do in this game? Solve puzzles. If this is a successful win right here, we'll find out. And we'll just redo. And you'll see it from the beginning. Oh. So we need 9 sigils to get through this lock.
Impressive. Never thought of you as a stout learner.
You again. I am done playing your games. Where is Elizabeth?
The end is upon us. Your beloved was instrumental in the success of your doings.
You bastard! You tricked me!
Your deed is done.
What have I done?
Oh. Oh. That was a win, I guess. PR and marketing sold out? Like they sold out? Press space to continue. Okay. Rooms found. 55 out of 113. Collected 9 sigils. Deaths 0. Sandy points collected. Why doesn't it? D for devotee. I'm guessing there's a better way to do this. So I found less than half of everything. I'm guessing if you go through the entire house. Feel like you're kind of dumb for trusting a disembodied voice, my friend. No, it's totally fine. Okay, so we're gonna try again. There's definitely little nuances, and a lot of the little There's problems with certain things. Sure, you want to start a new game. Your old saves will be deleted. Wait. Does this... No, just start a new game. I have a feeling it's just going to load where I left off. It does. Main menu. Here. I'm a D for a devotee. How do you view exploration? Interesting. How do you view obstacles? Not too bad is less sanity. Yeah, not too bad. Is free will real or just an illusion? Less inventory, less stamina. It's all in our minds. Are you a careless person? No. Is time relevant for pleasure? Slow is better. This game needs huge amount of patience and attention. Stay alert and vigilant to your surroundings in order to survive and finish the game. Best played in dark room. Blah, blah, blah. Menu left, menu left. So basically, he was leaving his study, which is in the intro. He walked through a door, and the door just opened up to blackness, and he ends up here. This is tutorial room. We will go blaze through the tutorial room. An odd place and it's dark. I need to find a light somewhere. My old notebook. Okay, we don't need that.
Waking up in a place other than my bed was the noisome dark air filled me with dread. It is no mere darkness I see before me, I whispered to myself, but death itself.
Okay. It's about getting the lantern, light's important, blah, blah, blah. Take everything there. So, you need light in order to see certain things. This is obviously hermetic seal piece. Looks as if it fits into something. Looks like it could be combined. Combined. Boom. Okay. So you take the light, and if you have a match, you can light candles. Put that there. Lantern can become useful in the dark and dreary place. So you get 3 oil flasks in the beginning. We had so much oil beforehand and a door handle because we were not using it. And we're not going to be using it much. Because the first run we went through, we ran out of oil and it was horrible. So like a top-down Amnesia. More than that, it doesn't play quite like Amnesia. The house is relatively fairly open to wherever you want to go.
Hello?
To do things however you want to do them, in whatever order you want to do them. There's certain things that are locked, obviously, behind certain gates. So now we have 14 seals because of how I answered those questions. But it's a very, very puzzle-heavy game.
Oh, bollocks. Billowing wisps of damp air filled my lungs as I took in the familiar yet haunting atmosphere. I thought to myself that this may look and feel like fragments of the Westmark estate, but it is not.
Okay, I'm locked in. You acquire sigils by completing puzzles in the house. Nor on the door, the number on the door represents the Toltone locket. So we are going to try and just explore everything this time and see what happens. I want to go around that because If you touch that blood spot, okay, it's your father's pocket watch. It's not ticking and missing hands. We found out it gives us a sanity point if we Father's grand clock has been with us for ages. Seems to be stuck at 145. If we touch that blood thing, he goes a little nutsoid, loses some sanity, and then continues to lose sanity anytime he goes near it. So we're trying to stay away from it. There is more stuff back here. You cannot collect things from anything unless you use light. A note that was stuck between the... Said that a cataclysmic event erupted very suddenly. Harsh winds in a misty form raged over the lands without warning. All of the inhabitants mysteriously disappeared with the fog. It said that the scriptures found their way back to where they belonged, and the Virgil Malik was never seen again. The island of Vornum remained deserted for over 100 years. The curse of the island and its people turned to legend, myth, and then almost forgotten, until I found clues about mythology in several places and was able to track the origins of this Virgil Malik to ancient Egypt. This man's origins boggle my mind. It's not possible for a human lifespan to stretch that long, is it? In any case, I found journals and travel logs that has pointed me to the island called Vornum off the coast of Norway. I will be heading that way on an expedition with a small crew and ship. We set sail next month. I do hope we will find something, anything of value there in time to help Elizabeth. Okay, we got 2 matches, which will help. And 1 crimson flask, which heals. So, oh, and clay. Always freaks out at that. Okay. That uses a plain match. This is permanently lit for our run. That's why I like the matches. I just use them. Elizabeth never liked this painting, depicting alchemy devotees trying to find the Philosopher's Stone. Elizabeth is his wife. Oh, God, what was that? That's more oil. Okay. Move. Get that out of the way. Move. Right there. A picture frame depicting a witch surrounded by death. She seems to be brewing something in her pot, foreboding and chilling seeing someone so dedicated to their craft. And he just went a little insane. Door to the inner garden is locked for some reason. So, you're not supposed to be able to do this. I even asked the devs, and they were all like, oh no, you need something to move these crates. It literally is an axe. It tells you need an axe. But I found that if you run against some of them in certain areas, you can just push them out of your way. And I've tried telling the devs, and they're like, no, you need an axe. I'm like, yeah, you really don't. Like, the physics engine allows us to just run through it. Find as much as you can, complete puzzles, don't go bonkers. Sounds like it would be a fun game.
Instinct of curiosity. I have had my fair share of problems, but sometimes faith in science is all we need.
It's decent. It's got a lot of bugs. You're not seeing the bugs because I've learned certain quirks. So there are skeletal keys. I will show them at some point once we eventually find them. The problem with skeletal keys is that if you have more than one base... The skeletal keys come in multiple parts, but then you have the main part which you assemble them all on. I found that if you have more than one of those pieces, one of those main parts on you at a time, and you try to assemble a key, it will use up all of the key parts that you use to assemble the key, and then it will just delete it from your inventory without actually making the key. The only time it doesn't do that is if I only have one of those base parts on me. Alchemical workbench. There's a useful crafting kit. I should take me. I need that. Or do crafting, you need recipes. Yes, we know. I'm gonna move this here. And move this. Excuse you? I'll get rid of that out of my inventory. I haven't done alchemy yet. My interest in the occult has never been a tidy one. I try, I really do, but the search for enlightenment is a messy endeavor. Received unidentified. So every time you get something unidentified, it's a question mark item. You have to use an identification kit. Identify. Aldrich book, dusty tome with strange writings. Skeleton handle key recipe.
Interesting.
A hatch leads to other places like a shortcut, but fumbling in the dark is pointless. We've seen those hatches before. You can't use it until you unlock others, but there's shortcuts around the house. Does time also affect the ending you get? I have no idea. I don't understand enough about the game to be able to give like 100 like perfect answers on everything. I only started playing it yesterday, and I've gotten one ending, and it doesn't look like it was a good one. Mail chat will need something in order to get through. Received unidentified. An old book's about animals and symbology.
It's locked.
A crescent moon. Looks like whenever I hit that, I have a certain amount of time I can run across. Werewolf kit. What? Okay. Matches. These are matches. You will find them just lying around sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Is this your father's study?
I crossed the lounge where my father was sitting by the fire, smoking a pipe.
Son, I need to have a word with you.
But father,
Come closer.
with quivering steps I approached the chair, for I knew what he could do to me.
Trust is a fragile thing, you know. Either you have it, or you break it.
I stood there in total silence.
I have given you a considerable amount of time to change your ways. I expect a modicum of respect in return. You're a man now, and it's time you took some responsibility. Social activities during the day is all well and good, but sneaking out after nightfall is very loose behavior for a man of your stature. Have you not heard a word I've said?
He grabbed me by the arm and moved to reveal an empty bottle standing on the side table. Father, no, please.
Stop twiddling around and come with me, boy.
I remember him taking a faulty step and tumbling down the stairs like a doll, breaking every bone in his body.
Oh.
A cracking echo reverberated across the hall while I stood there in shock, all alone. A sigh of fear and relief slipped out through my lips as I thought to myself, Father is dead.
Received a crest piece. Oh, one of the crest pieces. So that's the round part. No, we're not saving. Not here. Okay. Let me make sure. It looks like there was something else I didn't get. Maybe I like to party at the club's dad. Oh, yes. More matches is what I'm more interested in. Yep. You can cancel moving through the door. That's funny. Wait. So I put the 1, the V, and the X here. And I don't need to, but here, identify that thick lump of my old journal notes. Use it. The origins. Anglo-Saxon occult religion stemming as far back as the ancient Egyptian god Kuk, also spelled as Kek or Keku. Kuk is basically the ancient Egyptian deity of darkness. As a concept, the male form was seen as a frog or as a frog-headed man. The female form was seen as a snake or a snake-headed woman. He also symbolizes the unknown and chaos. The Anglo-Saxon version, known as Nephology, believed that darkness had powers unchallenged by other cults or beliefs. Nephology is based on an old notion that there are beings here older than the world itself. From the nothing, the perpetual endless darkness cometh everything. Unknown source. And the Animalia book I could use. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. My sanity is at 4. No. And thus we encountered one of the bugs. It's because I must have canceled it to go into that one thing. Well, this is great. Yeah. We're losing all this progress because I can't reload because I never saved it. And there's no way to die and there's no way to interact with anything anymore. I view this. How do you view obstacles? What did we say? Not too bad? Is free will real or just an illusion? It's all in our minds. Are you a careless person? No. Is time relevant for pleasure? Slow is better. I'll try and get back to where I was. The thing is, everything you pick up is random. Other than, like, it seems like books and things you pick up at certain time periods. So that Animalia book, every time you pick up your first book, it's always that Animalia book, it seems. Or at least it seems like it's a high chance or something. I don't know exactly how that functions. But I've always gotten that book. And I've never gotten it in the same place. That's why I think it was like... Shut up. There we go. Combine. The amount of bugs you find, are you sure this isn't made by Bethesda? Unfortunately, that's not the first game-breaking bug I've come across. I have come across another one, and it made me sad.
Strange.
The thing that was I was ready to spend a sanity point and then just say reload from last save and let it get fixed with the reload, but that wasn't gonna happen. You can at least skip things. Oh, did I get this last time? Okay. So usually I do move. I don't know. I just keep them in order. There's no reason for it. I'm gonna try and not trigger that again. Doesn't seem to matter, actually. I made him run too much. We always get scared here.
Uh-huh.
Received unidentified. Received plain matches. Crimson flask. Oh, we got wooden handles this time. Identify. An Amalia book. Or do I just always get that in the first room? Maybe that's why I always get it. slide it. I try to, like I said before, is I try to minimize when I'm using my lantern just to conserve the oil. Usually running through the darkness has been an okay solution, as long as you're careful about... Why did I look at this? It always does that.
Nailed.
Wait a minute. The blockade doesn't ever... Okay, anytime I have to use anything, it doesn't take me into my inventory unless I'm able to use my inventory.
Nailed. Nailed. Nail. Nail. Oh. Nail.
Maybe there is no way to use it. Maybe it's just doing it. It's locked. You need to find a key for it. Horrors will haunt you. What horrors?
What lies deep within us shall not be dragged out by the natural instinct of curiosity. Interesting.
Where's the book? Oh, we gotta identify it. Skeleton handle key. Oh, chemical. Okay, so ominous perdition goes away on its own. I'm fine with that. Didn't tell you to go there. I do put that away. Okay. I'm fine with those. Let's go upstairs. I don't have any matches? Guess not. Let's see what we have here. Unidentified. Volume of this book is dated 1692. We do need this book. Like, we know exactly where that book goes. There's another study you use it in. Okay. So we're back here. Let's see what we get in here this time. The matches at least are there. Father's ghost is like right there, practically. Oh, a brassing it. Whoopee. Thanks. Thanks! Brassing it. Thanks. And I have two, but... Yay! More brassing it. I mean... So I have enough brass ingots. Hold on. So I can do use to make a skeleton key handle. Okay. If you have more than one of these, you can stack them, but so far every time I've done it, whenever I try to make a key out of it, the key gets completely destroyed. It's like it just consumes everything you use it and then just vanishes out of your inventory. That pisses me off. Okay, we're gonna skip this.
Where my father, I remember.
Yeah, your father died. Father was drunk and took a stumble.
Interesting.
Unidentified. the origins that we read last time. Yes, we are going to the grocery today after work. It's like no other options, really. Wait, I have matches, right? Okay, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not going to deal with this only because I really want to find the storage. The first storage, just because I need to be able to clear out my inventory. Hello? Do you love me? Hello? What is he selling? What is this? Crown of Solomon. Darkness has less impact on you. Holy shit, that's expensive. Darkness has less impact with the Scarab Amulet. He is creepy, though. So we can go between here and that alchemy lab now. Smash or pass that shadow thing? Why, honey? Why do you do this? Oh, you know what?
This looks...
Clean it up. Not too good looking, but I wouldn't say that my visage is too crepid. How am I doing matches? One more. You received unidentified. Identify, please. Very old family album. Photograph of my mother and father after the wedding. It's a joyous occasion and smiles all around. Family priest is the only one seemingly withheld from any positivity. His hands seem cold and thinly structured with dry features. Take a closer look. Scratch the face, put the book away. Scratch the face. Oh, it rather looks as if the priest had some dirt dried onto the photograph. He has a very warm and gentle smile which should soothe any soul. Oh my god, thank God. I didn't know what the hell that was going to cause. Okay, there's the other piece of the crescent.
The smell of cigar smoke and cognac soaked into the walls. Here is where the important discussions took place and decisions were made. How I used to wish to be a fly on these walls back then.
My phone is all like, battery draining? What are you doing? Okay. Let's get this.
You're better than this, son. You need to put in more effort.
Whatever I do, it'll never be enough for you, Father.
Perhaps if you stopped fooling around with school assignments, you'd be prepared for what's to come. I'm only trying to help you reach the goal we have set ahead.
But Father, I'm already an A-grade student. Isn't that enough? Why do you pressure me to take on more than needed?
When I am gone, the time will come for you to shoulder our family legacy. To face the struggle the Westmarks have fought for ages.
Ages? You mean with what you
Not
did?
discuss this further right now, but trust me, it's for your own good.
So I'm wondering if Father was upset with him for going to Miskatonic University because he was dabbling in the occult. Miskatonic University, according to most Lovecraftian writing / stories / and anything that was based off of the original works, is basically considered to be the university that one of the three I think there's three. One of the three copies of the Necronomicon reside. And so there's multiple different occult works there that are attached to the Elder Beings. That's the basic concept of what it's supposed to be. Elder's Book. Purging powder recipe. Thank goodness. I don't want to save. I do want the W. I want to know, can I combine this with you? Yes, I can. Quick, go before he sees us. Casket key. This is why I need the, Is this a 9 by any chance?
That's strange.
It's a 6. I don't have a 6. No, I don't. I need, So the main hall. Let's go back to the main hall. I remember now where the first save point is. It took me a while, but I do remember it. It's from the main hall. It's only like 3 steps away from it. This replenished. Won't fit. That's my thing with some of the stuff in this game. It's like, it replenishes so quickly. I didn't understand. If it replenished in between each death, it would make a little bit more sense, but because everything's randomized, I guess... I don't know. I'm not going to second guess it too much here. Just freak out. You know, what happened here? Oh, no, that's a lot of blood. Okay, can you stop freaking out now? Thanks. Here, should wind this. Do we not have the ability to wind it? We don't. We'll deal with you with this later. Herbs.
Seems we haven't.
Forgot about that. Always here. Item won't fit in the inventory. No. Here it is. It's right in here. Do I have matches? I do. So we're gonna go out here real quick. We're getting rid of this. So this room's safe. Storage. We don't need this anytime soon. Or this. Or this. This. Door handle, I don't know. Botanical volume we don't need right now. Don't need that. We definitely don't need that. Or that. We need to get the other piece to that for it to be worthwhile. So... because this is always seems to be in my inventory. Let's leave that there. I need to be careful with the oil.
Anytime.
Here's another one. Okay, and now we can move between those. Now this room over here has this table and over there. This one. 3 brass ingots. Woo! Go. Thank you.
Hello.
So we're gonna give him all 3 of those. We'll keep that. Okay, so we have a clock key now. Winding up a clock seems to restore sanity. It doesn't give us a sanity point, just restores sanity. And I'm fine with that.
That smell. Nothing
Kitchen.
you want to set your teeth in, that's for certain.
Forgot about the kitchen.
A kitchen for another purpose than to please the senses. Though this smell I will never forget.
Yeah, don't look at the meat. We've dealt with that twice. I keep looking at the meat, and I don't know why I keep doing that. So I'm noticing darkness sensitivity is -10. So we're less sensitive to darkness for some reason. But our sanity and stamina aren't changed. Okay. I'm fine with that. Here's more matches, please. Thank you. Grab them. 3. I don't know what to do with the cauldron yet. I have not figured that out. I am not touching the meat because every time I touch it, he loses sanity. Dear little Jill, Jill is our proudest moment, signifying that we now are a legitimate family. That's apparently supposed to be his daughter, it seems. The child solidifies the relationship and creates a bond between parent and child, beginning to suspect that Jill hasn't run off into the woods as Elizabeth thinks. I think something is wrong. Her room is locked and Elizabeth will not tell me where the key is. We always had it in the second floor entrance hall behind a plant, in case she locked herself in, but it is not there. Huh.
He's watching.
Uh-huh.
Elizabeth, Ghost Elizabeth, Freaky Elizabeth, do you want to, like... Hi, honey. Lol, hi, honey. Yeah, it took me a bit to realize that's supposed to be Elizabeth. I'm all like, oh. Because there was the one room in our first run through where we actually found Elizabeth on the bed. It's the same face, I realized. It's just, it was difficult for me to identify her at first. So, Elizabeth's definitely somehow being used by whatever the entity is, which I'm assuming is the Harbinger. The Harbinger goes back to, from what I remember, and it fits with what we've seen of him visually. It goes back to the King in Yellow with the tall black man, where his skin is like pitch black like tar. That's basically what that guy has been every single time we've seen him. I just don't understand, because he classically goes hand in hand with Haster. Or Haster's the Harbinger. I don't remember those two. Really? I have clay on me? Wait, I've already been in here. Oh, but this guy I didn't talk to. Give me something worthwhile. Beware of the masked one. He follows and leads, eats and drinks. Beware the Harbinger. Are you kidding? Oh my god. Sickening. Consumables have reversed or no effect. I'm so lucky that healed me as much as it did. Hi, pond water. However I answered the questions from beforehand, this run is definitely harder than before. I think I need an axe to get through this, or just to run into it heavily. Until I get it out of my way. I got leather. Like this. I'm assuming that you have to break them open. Oh no, you know what? It's that. Get out of the way. I told the devs, I'm all like, you don't need the axe. And they were all like, no, you need the axe. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop wrecking the place. No, I need it. I'm trying to get to this thing. I think you can get to that. Whatever. I'll play the game as it was intended instead of trying to push it out of the way. Go through? Thanks. Okay. So we can try going up the stairs. Screw this real quick. I have the clay. I'm gonna just drop it off real quick. Because inventory management in this game is proven to be a pain in the ass. Actually, and the leather. Anything else? Yeah, that.
Happy to help.
Go back to the conduit. Okay. I have 5 matches. That's pretty good. Okay.
Nailed shut.
Need next now. No, it was there was one where I literally got a key by just smacking against it. That was the definitive. Do you need next? I was like, no. Just... Got us on key. Alchemical aid script. Small coffer.
Strange.
The letter from your father. So the letter says, "Dear son, I hope this letter finds you well and in a stage much happier." Basically, his father tells you that something's in the house. Saddens me to say that I bear a heavy burden and shame on our behalf. I tried to prepare you. You're the only one left in the family who can stop it. Tried in vain, but it seems I've made it worse. The house is alive. It all started with me being young and stupid, just like everyone else. I feel like some of the wording of the story is a little off. Because there's a point earlier that we dealt with where the father was all like, what our family's been dealing with for ages. But I'm all like, but you're the one that caused this. Why would it be for ages? But, yeah. Oh, you missed it then? No, yeah, no. It was that one was amazing. We've meaty. We made through this once already. We've already gotten one ending. I'm pretty sure there's multiples. I don't need that, but I will take that. I'm not saving here. Kidding? Are you seriously?
Oh.
Photograph taken of my father in his younger years. He never liked technological imagery. It robs you of your soul, he said. Wow, your father was kind of hot. I wonder if that's one of the devs. If it is, he's kind of hot. Personally, was never fond of having my likeness taken in any shape or form. Received unidentified. Received a crescent key, so we have a moon key. Identify this, please. Occult tome. Oh, it's a plain trinket. Come on, get this. I'm cursed with what? Sickening. Consumables have reversed or no effect. He keeps giving me the same thing. Oh, yay. Mean Hall. It's somewhat dubiously translated Swedish. Is that what the game is based in? Sunstone. Let's get rid of that. I do not like that. I don't like that one. I'm not gonna wind that yet. I was going to, but... Portrait of Father Benjamin, not much more to say, really. Always broad in his trips. I rarely ever saw the man. The family name and legacy was his priority. He mostly kept himself to lounge rooms with cognac and cigars. On a closer inspection, the painting seems to be signed Craven. I recognize that name. Hi, Josie. So again, for those of you who... Are you kidding? I can't pick up the oil that's there. There we go. For anyone who missed it earlier, we did get one ending already. Well, what do you know?
It's locked.
Didn't notice that was there. Oh, God. Look down below. Hi, honey. Unidentified. Old album. Use. Photograph of my mother and father after the wedding. It's a joyous occasion and smiles all around. Family priest, the only one seemingly withheld from any positivity. His hands seem cold and thinly structured with dry features. Turn to another page. Strange and obscure shapes spread across the page. Last time, by the way, we scratched the face and it said that the face of the priest was really nice and happy. And it gave me a sanity point. So, strange and obscure shapes spread across the page. It's not a normal photograph. Seems like it has dimension to it, as if this thing is reaching out to me. Disturbing image of an old haggard lady embraced by a black servant. She's in a wheelchair and the stare in her eyes sends shivers down my spine. A garden photograph, fairly simple in its composition, though something is strange. At a closer glance, there's shrubbery with a dark patch and inside are two eyes staring back at me. The depression and anxiety rose as turning the photograph revealed several wet and rickety bugs crawling out and over the book. Throwing the filthy thing away was my only option. I don't know why it gives me all this. I feel like every time you pick up one of the album, it's supposed to be randomly one of them, but it's going through a whole slew of them. Photograph seems to be loose. Maybe I should turn it to see the backside. Turn to another page. There's a name written here which rings a bell. I have heard of this man before when my father was alive. The name is Alistair Craven. Page seems to be stuck with another page. Peel it. Photo of the Westmark estate as it was during the construction. Several people are high up on the roof. They assembled the shingles and a tall skinny man trying to direct them. His thin stick of a man reminds me of someone. I think I have met him, though it would be impossible since this photo was taken 60 years ago. It's just every time I find... Every time I find, who did you just call honey? Do I need to call it a bitch? Every time I find the family photo album, it goes through the same spiel, but it like regurgitates so many things. And I'm just like, which one am I supposed to do? Found an effigy book. Wooden handle. How... Okay. Minor oil. Oh, yeah. Bed. Take a nap, yes. Get a sanity point. He sits there and says, oh, maybe a nap would be refreshing. And if you say yes, it just gives a sanity point. So we're at 9. We started with 4 on this run. There. I'm not going across that. The moment I run across that, those spikes come up. Not doing it. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Oh god, that's such an old meme, and it wasn't like even much of a meme back in the day. Okay, we're gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna go to the library. Why did it put me on this side? I was over on the other side. Really weird. Oh, goody. Sulfur. I mean, I don't have any sulfur in this run yet, so... Oh, goody, unidentified tome. I'm finding a lot of unidentified tomes. Decorative photo album. Very nice garbed photo album. Photographed my mother and father after the wedding. It's a joyous occasion, and smiles all around. Family priest. See what I'm saying? Scratch the face away. Rather looks as if the priest had some dirt dried onto the photograph. He has a very warm and gentle smile which would soothe any soul. Sandy Point game. Every time you find the photo album, it goes through all of them. There's no door there. Wait, why is that door locked suddenly? Is it because I went a different direction? That's interesting. Redundancy. Yeah, I don't understand the photo albums. I really don't. Just as an FYI, I haven't saved on this run yet. But we're at 10 sanity as a result. Here, let's do this. It's because of putrid odor seeping out of it. Just stop. Stop. Like, oil flask. I can't light that one lamp for some reason. And go back through all this. Why wouldn't it let me take that bottle? Wasn't this a problem last time too? Yeah, I can't get the bottle. It's like you're not supposed to pick it up. But... like... here's my thing. I don't mind telling them about some of the bugs I encountered, but at the same time, this game isn't in early access. I shouldn't feel obligated to have to reach out to the devs to be all like, hey guys, you got some problems with your game still. Like, part of it almost feels like it really needed more testing before they just up and released it. Because I'm running into very specific issues. I'm going to save it. I don't want to save it. What time is it? We'll check. I still have some time. Let's go. I feel like saving is unnecessary at the moment. Don't look at the meat. Don't look at the meat. Let's go. Ooh, scroll. Elizabeth Dyer, it was the finest day you could wish for. Theodore took me out on a boat ride where we sailed across the Arkham Canal, and we spoke about luck and the meaning of life. He seemed a bit jittery at first.
I'm sur Attractimov 3, blind de maïs tested fully.
Oh my god. It's not meant to be used with a mouse and keyboard, but trying has some really weird results. Have you played it, Pondwater? Like, I haven't tried playing it with mouse and keyboard at all. They're aware that there's some problems with some of the controller schemes. A friend has? Okay. He seemed a bit jittery at first, and after a while I noticed him holding something in his left hand behind his back. As soon as I leaned in to ask him of it, he sprung up. With a pounce to his right knee, he bowed before me while asking nervously for my hand in marriage. Well, as a lady, I was flabbergasted, but could not deny him that pleasure. So all in all, it was the finest of days. I don't have a problem. Overall, I think the game is, like, fantastic in its thought process, what they're trying to do.
Make me proud, son.
And I've really enjoyed what I've experienced of it so far, even with the horrible ending I got. This object gives off the dreadful vibrance. Oh. I wish they had tested it a little bit more, but at the same time, I don't know how many people were involved or anything, so it's a clean trinket. That's great. I don't know.
It's locked.
Casket key needed. I'm kind of surprised I don't have more casket keys right now. Here, chair that spooks me. but it has oil on it. Thank you, ghosty ghosts. We needed that. Oh, it's in my face. Move. We get up 6 of these? Seriously? Ugh, I remember this, one of the worst things I wish I never had to encounter. My dear love, Theo, I cannot bear the guilt of having you take care of my soul. I lay in bed all day, every day, seeing you in pain while aiding me. Basically, you're taking care of her, and she's all like, I just stare out windows, and I just look at you playing with our daughter in the garden, and I'm just a burden. I'm like, yes, you are. Okay, so Meaty saw me when I was doing this in the beginning. I did find a second part of the sigil, but we're still missing one piece. So when I finished the game the first time, it said I only explored 55 out of 113 rooms. So, and the game over was pretty final. Like, you fucked up. It's not gonna give... Save thyself. For the depths of despair, I write you these warnings. You know me not, but I know you back. Secrets are forgotten, but cannot be retrieved. Get back to me with haste. Loudly the rain is lost. The boding rock demands. You will find me at the lodging of thy Westmark Manor. Officially cited and instantly replied. Okay. Storage. Do that. I mean, I don't know when I need the door handles, so I like keeping them on me, because you randomly come across them. Oh, I have a casket key now.
Yes.
I know it's kind of pointless to go all the way back for that casket, but... because they just reset eventually. But, I mean, anything that I can get stuff from. A sun key. Or maybe that doesn't reset. Wait, isn't that the key I needed to get into the library, to get into the right side of the the building? What the hell was that about? Stop it. Stop freaking out every time you go in a room. He's all like, oh my god. Stop it, stop it. Get away from the blood. Stop freaking out. Stop freaking out. No one cares about the blood. Apparently you do. But it's blood. Oh my god. Maybe I've always gotten over here because of, I've always gone to the kitchen first and I never realized it. Hey. I have 4 more of those.
Oh.
Can't open it. It's missing a handle. Oh. Here, have one of the 4 handles I have. I just carry door handles around in my pocket. Got leather. Hey, it's a curse remover. What could this be? A curse remover. Put it away. You don't need it anymore.
Avoid the dark.
Avoid the dark. Shut up. What is this? Water. won't fit in the inventory. Stop it. You know the worst part is I remember this puzzle. Here.
Uncanny.
Mars and Jupiter. Oh my god. There's a document you find later on that tells you that Mars and Jupiter are represented by the thumb and the index finger. It's locked. Crescent of a moon. Well, lucky for you, I have a crescent of a moon. I don't want to be here. This is horrible. I'll take that. Apparently I can't do anything else. Oh my god. Use. Or, oh my god, I can't do it. Thought I could make a, whatchamacallit. If I had the investigation thing, I could have cleared up some stuff. And I could have made an investigation thing. It would just stack.
The occult takes patience and silence. The study acted as a sanctuary of contemplation.
Oh, I don't have the key on me either. $60. So I need an L. Of course you want it to be 60. The island of Vornum. Small society of Vornum practiced nymphology since it was introduced by a man named Virgil Malik. Nobody knew him, but he said he had been traveling far and wide to spread the gospel. He told them he could rid them of their pestilence. Since there was a plague going around, they took his word for it. As the religious practices got handed down through the generations within the community, it grew stronger. But one woman displeased the ancient elders by not partaking in the ritual and stole the scriptures and a dagger from the altar. She wanted to throw them into the sea so that the harbinger could never set foot in our world. Though there are rumors that this never happened, and instead she used the dagger on herself and stopped the ritual. Oh, that was the ritual notes we found. Jeez, there's a lot of stuff hidden around in this. I recall studying frantically, working on my thesis to get certified. Well worth it, I would say. Father really did not approve me dabbling in this school, though. Miskatonic University. They need to save something. I did that. I skipped that. I shouldn't have skipped that. I'm sorry. That won't fit in my inventory. I am fully aware we need to come back here. Wes Craven's mentioned too. Yeah, no, I've seen Wes Craven. We very much have seen Wes Craven's mentioning. Like, he's mentioned as if he's a artist or something every single time. I can't pick that up. So we found out that those metal plates, because we found 2 before, are not to be put down on the ground. I'm cursed. With what? Really?
Hello?
The Harbinger. A dreadful feeling creeping and crushing you from the inside. What am I cursed with? Blighted perception. You're more sensitive to darkness. Great. I'm not going to get rid of it. It'll count down. It's not super horrible. I mean, I have 11 sanity right now. This away, this away. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop freaking out. This is available? No. This is available? No. Okay, I'm not going to save yet because put this away, this. Water flask. I'll keep this on me because I like having one of them on me at all times. Ooh, I've got a decent amount of oil now. Still don't have a fee.
Come back anytime.
Did these replenish yet? Because it looks like they did. But no, I don't think they did. I mean, if I want to deal with that... Hold on. Oh. Stop it. Stop it. What the hell? This little clock. Wind it up. That's not a winder. This is. There we go. Oh, it gives you a whole sanity point. Holy crap, I should just be using those. I thought it was a heal. Last time I used it, it was a heal. Okay. Just use the clock keys whenever I see them, then. Gotcha, gotcha. I'm angry. I fucked up. Go. I forgot to get the book. Still can't interact with the clock.
Green.
I need this book.
The pleasure.
Okay. Blighted perception is still sucking me away. It was really weird that it did that. I guess that opens directly to the journal. That's X. X opens directly to the journal. Yeah, we've gotten 8 sanity overall already. It's pretty freaking good. So I can't interact with that. Can't interact with that. Come on, go through. I'm literally pressing the button and then I have to wait for him to, like, acknowledge stuff. Let's see what we have here. Toad Encyclopedia. What? Oh, I know what that goes. That's in the library itself. Bye, Meaty. Just, Meaty comes and Meaty goes. Study hall is straight up. I can't do the 60. Oh, I see it on the ground. Did not see that at first. Is there anything else on this table? It says that there's a stack here. Nothing there. Just wind the grandfather clock. Impossible to tell the time. The clock face is missing the hands. Oh, so it's one of the places where you can put the hands. And it probably just gives you a sanity point when you're done with it. So the bookcase has a missing book, if you look at it without the book. Volume of this book is dated 1769. Botanical book. Botanical book collection is missing a volume. The years on them are worn out and you don't know where to put this one. Where should I add the 1769 collection? Plays the book before the year 1770. Duh. Ooh. Do I really want to get these two? Nice. Before the discovery of Vornum, we found this in Egypt, describing a lost arcane power that was older than man. After several years of digging and research, we found our way to the island outside Norway, really uncharted territories. This is now mostly a dust collector, though. Owl's gaze turns to the south twice before she checks north. Left. Left. Right. That just lets you out. So this is one of the ones where it's all like, I think I need an axe to get through this one, and Meaty, of course, isn't here for this. I pushed this last time. Tiger. There we go. Maybe this one just is better placed this time? Maybe they fixed the placement in the patch after I mentioned some stuff, so that you can't easily knock it over. But I did knock it over last time. Quite easily, actually. And there's a key in there. Papers. Untethered anger. Elizabeth had a very dire demeanor today. She managed to get out of the bed and somehow escape the bedroom I had locked her in. Hearing her call out my name in the hallways was dreadfully ominous and solidified the horror of what she wanted to do to me. I did not lock her up by ill will, but she probably saw it as a means to get rid of her. She got quiet now. I will have to look for her tomorrow morning. I'm probably going to sleep locked in the study tonight. This is supposed to be
Uncanny.
Statue found on Vornum depicting one of the sect leaders. This man was a fanatic follower of the beliefs of the Elder Gods and their powers. I believe he wrote most of the transcripts I have lying around. Is the lamp oil still getting used while I'm reading this? That's bullshit.
This looks eldritch.
I see you.
Huh. Maybe they did get fixed. Maybe it was my last save that was that had the problem. I don't know. Okay, so it's based on the number of sigils you find. You get this. I was wondering that last time.
It begins and ends. It reveals itself when all hope has been lost. What is there that always embraces you? What is always there before and after the light?
Who are you?
Consummation, inevitability. Humans call it time.
What am I doing here?
You are the catalyst, bringing our worlds into one.
Elizabeth, what do you want?
I never noticed that they have the symbol.
The end.
I still don't have that. I'm not sure, Dr. Ryan, tell me what's going on. Was he even rhyming, though? Was that rhyming? That was like fake rhyming. Ow. That was a failure. That was a horrible failure. Oh my god. Oh, I got a V. Cannot light it up without a match. We're out of matches. Received an effigy book. Okay. Can I received a strange block. What? Combined with the book, then. Yeah, I've seen that. So glad I got a strange block at the same time. Nothing interesting here. Just a pile of literature. Nothing interesting. I don't think if I've ever been here. Hi.
This looks eldritch.
Seems it is waiting for something. I don't think I've ever been here. Stop it. There. The Crimson Well. It's also a pain to get to. I need more. Major oil flask. I like how it looks like I picked up a stack of papers at the same time. You feel reinvigorated. Ow, that smell. Are you kidding me? Jewelry box. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Okay. Was that just the bathroom? Just looking for someone to high five. Seriously. What does that critter want? He just wants a high five. It's locked. There's a sun symbol etched on the knob. That's nice. Sickly, mummified hand dried to the bone. But wait, there's something... Seems to be something inscribed in the wrinkly skin on the palm. The hand symbolic transcript. That's where you get it. Really? So you want to be careful about movement right now. Felix Ancient Transcript. Your feet feel heavy. That's deflex. Can you maybe give me, I don't know, matches instead of leather? I'm trying to find the library, and I'm horrible at remembering where it is.
Hello, Father. Didi?
Why are you bringing Bodhi to
In
me?
this time?
Oh my god.
This time You were cursed?
Sit down. Sit down.
Oh, what did this
I haven't saved. Just sit for a bit.
Oh, I have to pee.
Okay, then pee and
And
then
I'm
sit.
hungry.
Statue Taurus holding a bowl of hot Azoth. Can't pick it up with my bare hands. I need a vessel of some kind. I have a vessel right here. Azoth flask. So I can keep getting Azoth that way, which I knew before. I just never got it. I hate this position. Oh my god. So right now my movement is backwards, if you're wondering why I'm having so many problems. This is one of the... I'm so tired of this. This is one of the ones I think I ran through last time. They did something with them. With whatever the patch is, I think they're running differently. I know I can't light this without a... Oh my god. Fucking interact with the door. He's dead. I mean, I think... Do I get all my sanity back when I do that? Yeah, I don't mind. Okay, so that one's quick. That's quick. So there's two really quick after each other. And then I can go. There we go. No curse is affecting you. Whatever. I took a curse cure. I don't know what that brown bottle is at all. Oh god, it's this thing. Still haven't figured out the answer to this one, though I had an idea. Oops. Door with a cipher encryption lock. 618496 is above. Can I even... I can do... Let me try the one that I thought it was. This. This. Okay, so it can't go that way. This. This. So you have to wait for it to do that. Let me try it again.
Oh.
Wait, did the door open? I think you have to turn it. If you turn it the other way, it just automatically goes back. See?
Don't go in there.
I've been waiting for the Harbinger for aeons. Cannot believe he will be here soon. Well then.
This looks uncanny.
Item won't fit in inventory. Are you kidding me? We can't get anything in here. We'll have to come back later. So the thing's all like, don't you want to take this? Like, yeah, later. That one's a pain. Because you can get over there by running through, but it's not worth it. Right. Nothing here. Won't fit in the inventory. The worst part is it could be matches. And I just don't know. Bane of speed. Movement's hindered. Screw it. It would be nice if it showed you could swap out items. It would be nice to know. I mean, I'm okay with the idea that it's like, oh hey, you can't just easily get a hold of some stuff, but I need it. I need matches. I definitely need matches. And the thing is, if I'm finding them, I don't know. The thing is, they will be there still if I go back. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to free up my inventory. I'm going to go back to that previous room. Grab the stuff, whatever's in that. Here, we'll put that away. Put that away. That. Toad Encyclopedia, I guess will go away. Because we can always get that easily. There's straight up a trapdoor in the library. Wasn't there something we wanted to do? Why do I have so much ammonia? Oh my god, I'm so angry at that already.
Time is money.
So I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Is this a horror game? It has creepy elements. I wouldn't call it a horror. It's a very, let's see. It's Lovecraftian puzzly is what I would call it. Yeah, it's a spoopy puzzler. And I do like the puzzles. And I like the fact that even though I've gotten one ending, it was very obviously not a good ending. And you really want to go through the rest of the house and figure out what the hell's going on. Watch hands. I could use those. Let's see what's in here. Give me more matches. Oh, fuck no. I like how I have a bunch of the D keys now, though. I don't have any L keys. Storage. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take those 5. Oh my god. Okay, now watch this. Take that. Let's say combine with this. Use Sandy Point game. And there's no point in me moving stuff anyways, but I want to play more. This game has me hooked in interesting ways, but I need to go and get ready to go to the grocery store with Isaac. So, that being said, we're going to send you guys off to someone else. Oh my god. Okay, I muted it in time. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna try and do another horror game-ish soon. I'm thinking of actually taking a proper crack at Count of Lucanor, because I started it once and I never went anywhere with it. Yeah, and there was a mention yesterday about it. So we're gonna send you off to Kat. Enjoy, have fun, and thank you for coming. Goodbye.